Hi, everyone. Welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel and for the weekly download. For the week of, now you can be watching this anytime in regards to the downloads and what's coming in, and just, bring the energy in to the time you're watching it. It all works out. However, I'm doing it for the week of July 10th through July 16th. So, is it July? Yeah, 10th through the 16th. Correct? Yes. Yes. All right. So, but before we get started in the weekly thing, I thought we'd do some readings on, and I jotted down some notes here, and I thought we'd start with Elon Musk, because that whole new platform came, threads through I guess Instagram, Meta or what, and all that. So but it sparked me to kind of relook at him and how he's doing with the other platform. It's so funny because I was on the other platform forever, and as soon as he bought it, I got out, and I did a reading at that time, and I saw another platform being coming in, and the platform that he bought, Twitter, going down, down, down. And so that's kind of what's happening right now with this Threads that's coming out. So that came out, which I am on. So, all right. So let's take a look at him and what is happening with him and Twitter. You would wonder, these people who align with the MAGA and a lot of those mindsets and stuff like that, it's not been good. And so you think that for people who have aligned, it's not been good. It's not been a good. So why would Elon Musk want to align with that? I just don't understand, because it's not a winning streak for anyone who aligns with that. So for someone like Elon, why would he align with that? So let's take a look at some cards for him in regards to Twitter and all of that going on. Just craziness. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Exactly. He's not happy about this at all. You have the Knight of Wands coming in reverse, the Page of Cups coming in reverse. So you have that anger, you have disappointment. He's not happy with this. The main card in this reading is the Six of Wands in reverse. So that's bringing in failure, and he is looking at failure and lack. So his future is not looking great in regards to Twitter. And or if he tries to seek any what do you call it, recompense or whatever, in regards to Threads, it's not going to go well for him. So anyway, this is the beginning of the end. We saw a lot of that happen right at the beginning of Twitter when he bought it. A lot of people left, like myself. Of course, I'm just one little, no one cares if I'm on there or not, but you know what I mean? A lot of people left and did not support him in that whole situation because of his platform. And so, but yeah, he's not happy with this whole Threads thing. And it is the beginning of the end for him in regards to going down, down, down. And that's what I saw back in the day when he first took over Twitter. Okay. let's look at threads. Let's see how it's going to play out. I feel good things about it. I like it so far. So let's take a look. It takes a minute for something, but as soon as it opened up, millions, I think I want to say 41 million, I mean, a lot of millions like signed up immediately. A lot of millions, 70 something million or something, maybe, right? Right away. So how's threads gonna, I just feel it's going to continue to grow. Yep. Yeah, it's yeah. You're looking at these two choices between Twitter and Threads, right? So I do feel that people will start moving towards Threads. I feel like that it's in a good position. It's moving, it's growing. It's just like one of those things. Whenever you throw something in the mix like that, there's some growing pains there. And as it continues to move forward, I do feel like, going through some of the initial hiccups of starting something new like this, it will step into that strength. It's going to be a good connection. But it has its, the normal growing pains with something like that. So that's how Threads is doing. Okay. So if you haven't seen it, let's see if I can open up. It just literally, this is what it looks like. Let's see that one. Oh, they're bashing them. All right. And it's just very similar to Twitter, very similar. I like it. And there's the little icon is what it looks like, Threads right there. So if you're interested. All right, so let's move on to the next one. And I wanted to look at the Moms of Liberty. This is a group of women who have been putting together big events around the nation. They're responsible for banning books and getting legislature passed, for taking away women's rights and all the worst things happening. They're responsible for a lot of that. So I want to take a look at that coming in, the energy surrounding them and what it's going to be looking like for them over the next 6 months. I'm hearing white supremacy with them too. So my team just reminded me white supremacy with them and all of that. So it's really darkly embedded, and they come out looking like they want to be all righteous and like that, but it's dark. So let's take a look at them over the next 6 months. Their agendas. It looks like, according to these cards, over the next 6 months, I feel like there's going to be some some exposure to some not good dealings there with the Seven of Swords in reverse, and then you have the Four of Cups. And so I feel like there's gonna they come off as they're strong and so forth, but I feel them losing strength. But yeah, they are just living in the past, and that's what this Six of Cups is showing in reverse. They just are that whiteness and living in the past, and that's kind of their motivation. But they're losing ground. They're losing ground, guys. And you have lack here. You don't have a lot. The backing is coming away from them, and then you have the Hermit in reverse as an outcome. So I just feel as a whole they're going to start being fully rejected, where they felt like they had some power. It's going. In the next 6 months, I think we're going to see some of this playing out, that they're going to start losing ground there. So that's good to see. Holy cow, they're just, it's yucky. It's yucky energy, guys. Yucky. All right. So the next person I want to look at here is Ron DeSantis. He just keeps putting out the worst legislation, or whatever he's doing, putting out the worst laws in his land. And I don't see how he can even feel that this is helping his presidential candidacy. He just does the most crazy stuff, hoping that it's going to draw in, I think, MAGA hats. But the MAGA hats are very devoted to Trump. So that he's trying to play the same cards with the people but he doesn't understand that it's actually Trump himself that they're in love with, not necessarily anything else. Yeah, the cult. All right, so let's take a look at the energies around him in the next, let's say, 3 months. What's happening with him? I'm hearing something here about turning a blind eye to something that's important. Like, he's really disregarding some real issues here in Florida that are going to cause even more backlash for him. So I don't know if it has to do with something that hits and is really affecting all the people, and he's turning a blind eye to it. And yeah, and the first card out, yeah, we're not going to see him. We're not going to see him go to this is my White House card, the outcome. But look at what you have. You have the Three of Swords and the Death, and that's going to shut the door to any chances of the White House. Not that he ever had it in the first place, but yeah, there's something going to happen, and he's going to turn that blind eye to it. And it's a lot of grief on people, and they're going to, and I feel like there's grief and loss and death in regards to it, and it's going to stop him from the White House there. Yeah, it's kind of like the end of things for him. The World at the bottom of the cup, bottom of the deck. Yeah, you guys. He's just outrageous. The most outrageous things he tries to bring to the table here. He's playing the wrong playbook, and I don't know why and his commercial, did you see his commercial? his running, like, I thought it was a joke on him. When I first was seeing it, I'm like, is this a joke on him? But no, it was like his commercial for him to show how, I don't know. I have no idea. But it looked like a joke on him. This commercial is not helping him whatsoever. I don't know what he was thinking. Okay. Yeah, he just keeps bringing out we have failure on him. He's trying to connect, but I just see failure. Yeah, he's all about, yeah. He's just a bully. And it's not going to turn out well for him. Okay. All right. Moving on from DeSantis. I do feel like it's going to be a while cleaning up Florida after his run of madness. I do see that, unfortunately. Okay, Giuliani. Okay, so I guess recently, did he go and try to do some kind of deal? He's being stripped of everything. I just see him being stripped. I also hear he's quote penniless. Okay, so what's going on with him over the next 3 months? What are we seeing here? He could go to jail. Okay. He's definitely sorry for the pause. I'm just trying to figure out what these all mean together. But you have the 7 of Cups there and the 5 of Wands in reverse, and that connection, that kind of outcome. It's just like he's trying to really show a controlled force front, and trying to show that, you know, that middle path person, he's trying to show this stuff, but it's just delusional. And he's trying to cooperate because of his connection to dark money and in his involvement there. But it's just kind of that battle. It's just showing delusion. It's kind of delusional in thinking that would be. Let me ask a more specific question here in regards to him. Is this going to help him? Whatever he feels he can offer. I feel like it's like kind of like we don't really need what you have to offer or whatever. Like it's a kind of a, okay, a little too late or something. Feel to it a little too late. Okay, so play it for him. But yeah, like, it's a little too late here for you. Yeah. He's just lied too much. I don't know that, I don't know that it's gonna help him much. What he offers there. You have the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Magician in reverse, really bringing in, again, kind of, you're just full of deception. It kind of shows where it's going to further incriminate him. How's that? I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. I'm going to revisit. I may do a deep dive in regards to Rudy Giuliani and get some more info in regards to him, because it's like, why isn't he in jail yet? Like, doesn't even make sense with all his involvement and handling of things. Crazy town. All right, I'm going to do the 7-day energies for us. So I'm going to place you on a hold here, and you won't even know. I mean, you won't even know the pause, because all of a sudden I'm back and there's 7 days of energies for us. So hold on. All right, as you see, and as you see, she's hiding. I don't know if you can see Luna right there. She decided this is where she wants to sit. All right. Okay, starting day 1 or Monday, we have the Justice card coming in. And this is from, for those who want to know what cards I'm using, Life is Like a Board Game Tarot. All right. And I'm also using Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Thank you, Chris. And then Kim from Intuitive Views cards. All right. So those are the cards I'm using. We have Monday, we have Justice coming in. Justice bringing in truth or balance, cause and effect. So if you've been putting work into something, or whether it's a spiritual or creative or whatever, there's a cause and effect. So because you put whatever you put in, so there's a balance return there. But it also offers like truth or fairness, like that type of balance coming in. And with that, you have ascending the mountain, keep moving forward. So this is really that Justice is offering this, again, what you put into it. So if you put in if you put in the steps on your journey, and you keep moving forward, you're going to reap what you've sown, type of thing. And then freedom comes in. So your prayer of intention coming in with freedom. And there's the picture with that. Today, my prayer of intention is freedom. May I exercise all the beautiful opportunities to grow and engage with the world that exercising freedom can bring. So however these energies will come together for you, that is Monday. Tuesday, we are looking at the Chariot. And the Chariot's coming in, bringing victory for you. Again, this is another balance card. So bringing in that could be emotional balance. It's also offering, are you changing directions right now? That's okay. But also bringing together opposing forces for victory. So a coming together, even if you're not fully like-minded or whatever, you are able to come together and move forward in victory. And then that brings me to the next card that's along with this on Tuesday, and that's connection. So that connecting and the prayer of intention with that, with connection. Look at that. Today, my prayer of intention is connection. May I find ways to connect to people, animals, and nature to feel part of and connected to the world, but not only that, to the collective conscious. You know, the world wants to tell us that we're not connected, and that if we don't fit in, then we are lack. That's not true. So, you know, realizing some of that. However, with the Chariot and the connection, it's offering you this beautiful movement forward, success. It's offering you success in reaching your destination. Look at that. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So there is some success on your path, on whatever that energy is. I do see some success happening here and movement forward for you on Tuesday. Okay, so then Wednesday, or the third day, we have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, you know, it's that progress. Moving off of the day before, it's like, okay, progress and action. Sometimes it means that you've had to make some changes and that's okay. Some sudden changes to get to move towards progress. But there is it is offering success. And with that, messages coming towards you. You have rainbow blessings on that day as well. Blessings are showering your life, a lot of them, and fast, coming in fast. And you also have the prayer of intention that day is play. Number 19. Today, my intention is to play. May I have lighthearted and playful approach to events, people, and circumstances in my life today. So that's a beautiful combination for you on Wednesday. So Thursday we have the King of Wands coming in. And it's 10 on my fingernail, sorry. Okay, King of Wands coming in. There's the King of Wands. And the King of Wands offers, he is a visionary, right? So the King of Wands is a visionary and creative, very ambitious energy there. And guess what the word coming in is? Determination, number 32. There you go. Today, my prayer of intention is determination. May I notice as I move through my day, my determination and will of spirit that is there for me to rely on when I need to follow through, and strength of purpose. So determination. And that King of Wands is perfect with that. And you are protected. You have protected by your angels. You are cherished by the angels. So you have coverage in this day, on this day, with this coming in, this energy coming in. All right. So then we move to sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I need one more card. But we'll get there. So this is Friday. And Friday, we're bringing in the Moon card. And so, you know, the moon card brings in the subconscious and intuition. So let's take a look at what else we're seeing here. So, and I'm loving this for the moon card. Look at that. That is the moon, isn't it? Savor your life, passion and pleasure. How very interesting. And harmony's coming in with that. And there's the harmony, the frequency. Today, my prayer of intention is harmony. May I seek ways and solutions to live in a harmonious way with people, animals, and nature. So harmony. So bringing harmony to that imagination, dreams, subconscious, intuition, and anything that could be hidden. But I want to look at this picture again. Under the moonlight. And that harmony, see them playing their instruments. I know it's kind of blurry, but they're playing their instruments and dancing, bringing, getting into that harmony, that frequency, building that frequency. Okay, and then Saturday, we have the Knight of Swords coming in. And so bringing in that, taking action with something. Yeah. Stepping into your personal courage and taking action for something. Oh, so taking action in grounding. Maybe it's time to ground on Friday. Go deep, explore your roots. So diving in, grounding. Yes, but literally something that you're being asked to take action. So be intentional about grounding on Saturday. And then you have understand coming in, and there you go. Today, my prayer of intention is to bring more understanding of others into my life. May I be able to have clarity to see things as they were meant to be seen and be able to make sense of any situation. Yes. So maybe in making that situation, it's making sense, it's being intentional about kind of grounding in and not just going airy about it, right? Okay, so that's Saturday. And then Sunday, we have the sun, the sun card coming in, bringing light, joy. And then I like what it's coming with. You have the rebirth and the first light. Look at that, right? And it's a beginning of a new cycle. So something, being open to something new being revealed, a rebirth. So something new again, you have that rebirth coming in. And today my prayer of intention is rebirth. May I remember that each day brings a new day with new possibilities to begin again. So there's something, a new cycle being offered for us on Sunday, next Sunday, or the 7th day. Okay, now I'm going to pause and we're going to do the Trump row. Since we are in that energy, we're going to see what his week may look like. So hold on. Okay, so you can see that I have his row here. So let's move through it. So Monday, or the first day, and again, it's not, sometimes the timing is a little off, but we're going with it how I laid it down, right? So I have Monday, I have the Justice card and the cornucopia. Cornucopia is showing an abundance of something. So, and you have justice happening. So I see maybe we're going to show some a bunch of truths coming out Monday or this week. The energy begins with a lot of truth coming forward, an abundance of it. Legal issues, right? So we see that coming in for him. That's kind of like the beginning of that's kind of the theme of the week this week for him, right? So then Tuesday, we have the Chariot and Roses. So it looks like we may have some adversity, some possible, when I see the Chariot card and then the roses to me in this situation is some sort of offering or gift given or some kind of something being offered. And then you have the Chariot, which is you have two opposing forces coming together. It could be a conflict or but it does mean victory. So I do feel like we're going to see some more stuff that really solidifies victory. All right. In the case against him. How's that? That's kind of what's dropping in with that. Okay. So Wednesday, we have the Eight of Wands and the Mother Earth card coming in. So I do feel like we need to be watching for some mass progress on Wednesday, some action taking place. They have Mother Earth there. That's pretty solid evidence of something. Some real solid stuff coming through on that Wednesday energy there. So that's good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So then Thursday, we have the King of Wands and the Heart card. And this is showing someone, the King of Wands as somebody, and it says right there, provider of authority and charm. So throwing his charms, and we're talking about 45 here, and his heart, the truth of his true nature coming forth. This is his downfall, is what it is. Wanting it all. I wonder if he's going to want to, if he's doing another speaking engagement or something like that. We might see something like that on Thursday. Friday, we have the Moon and the Player. So hidden motives. He's a player. He's trying to play. We're gonna see him playing out his deception and hidden motives and his illusions that he continues to throw at people. But that's obvious. This is him in a nutshell. His betrayal. We've been played. Friday, we might hear some more about that, how he played his people. Okay, so Saturday we have the Knight of Swords and the Crossroads. The Knight of Swords with the Crossroads. So you have someone who is very impatient, immature, But he also is someone who is kind of competent in what he does. So, but he's at a crossroads. So I feel like he's being forced one way or another, and he's going to have to take some action. So there, we might see him. He might need to. He's being faced with taking some sort of action here, but because of who he is, it's going to be interesting. But anyways, yeah, he's being forced into a corner here, guys. So that's Saturday, and Sunday we have a mustard seed and the sun. So for me, this is a message of mustard seed is, the small as having faith, even if it's as small as a mustard seed, that something is going to happen to grow here. So I don't know what happens on during the weekend with him, but he does feel like there's some kind of chance for him, and I don't know why, because the rest of the week looks horrible for him. But anyways, we'll see how that plays out. Maybe you guys have something else that you're seeing with the sun and the mustard seed there. But basically, he's just holding on. He's just holding on, guys. So, all right. So that is the weekly download for this week. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. Blessings to you this week as you move forward. And I'm giving you all a big hug. Thank you for your support of this channel. Thank you to all the members and everybody who subscribes, and all those who donate and do all the little things that keep this channel going. I appreciate all of you. I love this family. I love this community and the support of one another. So blessings to you this week, and we'll see you all next time. Love and light.